Now, with the ANC expected to lose some support in the elections, the likelihood of a coalition government is increasing. But what does that mean in the world of business?
Well, it could certainly have an impact on the economic landscape as well as the policy. An economist at Momentum Investments, Sanisha Pakirisamy, says there are different scenarios that could play out.
Look at how voter turnout has come through over the last couple of years with that decline, more what we call disenfranchised voters. It's not really unique to South Africa. We've seen this playing out on a global scale with the cost of living crisis playing out. We've seen interest rates, climbing to 40-year highs last year. So the backdrop does suggest that the voter base is likely to become more fragmented. And in light of that, we do see that the African National Congress, the incumbent ruling party, is at that precipice where they might actually slip below that 50% level. In our view, I think there's three broad scenarios that could play out from here. One, where the ANC does manage to climb over that 50% hurdle, in which case economic reform will probably maintain its status quo. I think what the market is basically pricing in somewhere between a 45 and a 50% win by the ANC. And that would then allow some smaller minority parties to creep in, but not enough to really destabilize the direction of policy in South Africa. And then I think the one that everyone is worried about, if the ANC loses significantly below that 45% mark, in which case two further scenarios could play out. One where the ANC cobbles together a coalition with some more left-winged parties. And in that case, I think it would be more business unfriendly, more investor unfriendly, and we could lead into a scenario where people are worried about governance and lower growth outcomes. Or on the other side of that coin, we could potentially see something like a coalition between the African National Congress and perhaps something like the Democratic Alliance, which would be more positive for business investment and the investor-friendly environment.